I'm here to talk about the life cycle of the salmon, which is a wonderful creature, and it's a creature that looks very similar to this that's in front of you here. This is a model of a salmon that is actually caught.
There's something fishy going on at Tonnereville Primary School in South Wales. Officers from the Environment Agency have come here to launch the Salmon Homecoming Project, where the school children raise their own salmon from eggs in their own hatchery. This is their story.
This is the little mini hatchery that we're going to set up in your school. We're going to bring some live salmon eggs down to you, and you're going to look after them and hatch them out to their alvin stage.
A couple of weeks later, and the eagerly awaited eggs arrive for the hatchery, set up in the boiler room, where the temperature is perfect for raising fish.
I'm going to show them to you first, and then I'm going to put them on that.
We had around 200 eggs. We each took it in turns for each day of the week to make sure the temperature was under 10 degrees Celsius. And also we had to make sure if there was any dead eggs, and if there were, we had to take them out. And we had to make sure every week they had clean, fresh water.
You can see one or two of them starting to move there now.
They're always going to be in the kitchen.
What's the temperature?
What's the temperature now? Do you want to tell me then? You can tell me that.
If you can have a look, have a read, especially
Should I
if you
read?
have to go.
On 10, is it?
12.
Over the next few weeks, the children keep a daily diary, noting any changes in the tank, while others run a rota for checking the temperature in the hatchery, the water quality, and looking out for any dead eggs.
All right, so this is every you come in the morning and you would put in your name down.
So it'd be like on a Friday, it'd be Kirsty, then me.
Right.
It'd be Tuesday after. I'd be on a Wednesday, me,
Right.
and then Lucy.
And you were checking all these and you were recording the temperature. Look, it hasn't gone above 10 degrees. Or it did there once.
It did, as the weather became higher.
And it did go to
That was when they went in
And
15
Tuesday
Tuesday afternoon when I checked it.
Fantastic.
And there's an egg with him. It's got quite a bit of white. And there's one in the bear. To be sad, there's another one down below. There's one more down below as well. Not that one.
Not that one.
The one across.
There?
Yeah, we don't know what to do because she's half dead.
With the eggs sinking into the stones, it's difficult to watch them hatch. And the baby alvin fish are so small, they're hardly visible, burying themselves into the gravel immediately after hatching. So the school children can't get a good look at them until they're pulled out.
So there you are, there they are now, look.
This is a dead egg now. It's dead egg in it.
That's all right.
There's a few of us. There's a white one. There's still some eggs in it. Can I hold it? This looks like a big...
You see his eyes?
Yeah. We call them black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas.
Nice one.
See the size of peas.
After 3 weeks at the school, the hatchery is now too small for the fish.
But when you think where's going to be the best place for them now, we couldn't keep them there, they'll grow too big.
So sadly for the children, the fish have to leave. They're taken to the foothills of the Brecon Beacons. Here they're reared further at the Environment Agency's own hatchery. Over the next 3 months, they grow, until by midsummer they're ready to be released into the wild. So the school children come to collect them.
And out there is real life. Those salmon are out there. The salmon that were born in your school, they're actually over there waiting for you to be picking them up and taking them back to your local river.
All the ones that we recognise that we named. Oh, we know ours. We named them all.
What are these called? Fish this size? Right, that's right. Now, what's the next stage up? Part, and I heard it from here as well. Well done. Well, we're going to find one. Find one and do find one.
We had a tour of the hatchery. We went to see the big paws. There was 2 tanks of them. There was hundreds of them.
I'll come around here, you can all see them then, look.
In a few months' time, gradually towards the end of this year, those finger marks will disappear and they'll turn a bright silver colour, and that means they're ready to go to sea to swim to Greenland.
We also had a chance to feed the big salmon as well. We fed them special food for them with parts of shrimp in it, and everyone would throw pieces in, and the big salmon would come up and splash out and grab it. The fish were huge.
Are they your fish now? Look at these fish. Are they all yours? Come on, Chris. Sure they're yours now. Are you sure? Okay, then. Put them gently in now, into there, and scoop the fish very, very gently. There you go. And into the bucket, go.
Well done, excellent. Whose cup was that? Is that your cup?
There's another one.
Brilliant.
So sit her out to your fish. I want to see them going back now, big salmon. Sit her out to them. That's your salmon, put back in the river.
Which bit do you like the best, the eggs or when you're releasing them today?
When I released them today,
Why is that?
because it was their home and it was fun, like watching them going out. They've been in the hatchery and everything. They haven't been in a real river before, and it was the first time they've ever gone in a real river. So that's what I like most about it. Because it's just a brilliant thing to do. It's fantastic.
This is what we'd like to do next.
Write about them, and about what sorts of colours they are and how pretty they are.
They've now got a knowledge of a living animal, be it the fish. They know about its life cycle, how it fits with their environment, the impact that they can have throughout their life on that fish and all the wildlife that's around them. So, they go back to the classroom, they find out about these things, they get on the internet, and they just, increase the knowledge they've got on these things, and it's really tremendous what they've done. Kids are very, very enthusiastic, and that's the key to the success of this project.
What we're going to do today is we're going to do some follow-up work about the visit that we took to Cynrig Fisheries Unit on Wednesday. First of all, did you all have fun now?
Yes.
When we actually come to releasing the fish back into the River Ely, we did shed some tears, I have to be honest. And as the eggs hatched in school, there was a scary moment where we thought they'd all died. But actually they had all hatched and bedded themselves under the gravel, much to our relief. But the children do get emotionally involved. They take ownership of the eggs and of the project, and they've really guided their own learning.
I did not want to let them go, but we did. I felt really happy for the salmon to be released. So I took some photographs of the salmon. I enjoyed it. It was great fun.
The life cycle of these salmon. First of all, they are eggs. Then they hatch into algae, then fry, then pop, then smoke, and finally into adult salmon.
So which is south and where's west? Think about your compass points now.
Southwest.
Yeah, so it's sort of there, I suppose, then, isn't it?
Obviously, the benefits have been seen right through the school in a number of curriculum areas. In particular, geography, obviously, because the children are now far more aware of where these salmon come from, where they go to. They actually track them. We've also seen a big impact on other subjects as well. They've been encouraged to actually research record the research themselves and then present information to other children. It's given them a real sense that they belong, that they've actually had these salmon from tiny little eggs, that they've been responsible for releasing them into a river. It's been marvellous, wonderful.
We're making a PowerPoint presentation about what we've done with the Salmon Homecoming project and everything to do with that. So it's about delivering the eggs, taking care of the salmon and the actual Cynrig Fish Centre.
What it was like there, what they do, and what's happening to salmon in the world, and how the population is getting lower and lower every year.
What we take away from this project is that the environment is such a wonderful, wonderful classroom. It really is about children learning in a meaningful fashion and having lots of fun. The learning runs alongside the learning that is classroom based, and I think that any opportunity that comes anyone's way for this kind of adventure, I would say go for it with both hands.
Over the last few months we've been working hard on the Salmon Homecoming project. As you can see, we've made a wall display showing lots of our work.
Lots of your work, and it's on the back in the display.
Having presented their project to the whole school, the Salmon Group went on to teach their classmates about what they had learned themselves.
Sprite. No. Egg. No. Alvin. Too long.
And they seal it up, they put the gas thing in, either one way or sunlight, then they tied it up with these ties. Use the timetable to the prawns now. Check temperature record.
2 inches. 2 inches is about that big. I think.
One of the things that teachers are always looking to do is to engage and enthuse children and to develop experiential learning, and this project has been one of the best ways I can think of to do that. I mean, as you can see, the enthusiasm of the children is obvious, and they've been able to understand what environmental science is all about, and they've taken it on board themselves to go home, do extra research. They've come back to me with facts and figures that I never knew existed. And they're becoming interested in wider issues. They're reading newspapers, watching the news, things like pollution and global warming. It's made a huge impact, it really has been.
Back at the river, and the school children anticipate the return of their salmon.
We think they might have gone down the river really, travelling for food. Hopefully soon they'll end up going to the sea to go to America, Greenland. They've probably been feeding a while now. And then after that, they'll probably cross the Atlantic Ocean again, come back to the river really to spawn and lay eggs. You see, I'm in maybe at least a year, maybe, or maybe a bit more.